Last October, I stood at the intersection of 6th and Columbia and watched a man ask people for help to raise money for his diabetes of the feet medication. For 20 minutes, I stood there and watched as not a single window opened to him. I was nervous myself. I approached him and I actually said, "Help me understand what your challenge," and he cut me off. He said, "I've got the wrong look for this, the wrong clothing, the wrong skin color. No one believes me." Now I thought to myself, I believe that those cars who pass by, if they for just a moment could cut through the perception, could see to that true need and had a simple way to act, that most of those cars would have responded. Show of hands, in the last week, how many of you have actually passed someone like this on the street, either driving or walking by? And of you, how many of you would have been willing to act if there was a simple and truly effective way to do so? That is exactly what GiveSafe is presenting tonight, and I'm so happy to share it with you. It all starts with this thing right here. It's called a beacon. The nonprofits we work with, the Union Gospel Mission, Mary's Place, Downtown Seattle Association, have started to hand these out to individuals struggling with homelessness. They've asked 57 people if they've wanted a beacon. 50 have said yes. There's a basic 5-question interview that they do on their phone. They snap a photo. It goes straight to our app. Because if you have the GiveSafe app and you simply walk by, drive by one of our beacon holders, you'll get a simple notification that allows you to quickly give $1, give $2, or actually open the app to learn of that person's journey. People like Nicole, who ran away from home at age 16, who had her first child at 22, who had that child taken away from her at 23 because of her addiction and because of her homelessness, who descended into prostitution because she wanted to feel wanted. I'm happy to say that she is clean today, but I want you to ask her why she's in the audience tonight with the beacon. Nicole told me that the beacon was the first time in 7 years that someone looked at her for who she was and not what she looked like or not where she came from. If you choose to invest in a beacon holder as you pass by, that person can then take their beacon into any of our merchant nonprofits or merchants and spend the money on things that they need to advance their life. Like Sean, who took just $40, hired our job consultant, and within a day was placed at Safeco Field. Not only is Sean categorically better off, not our city-goers who gave, not just our job consultant who earned, but the city of Seattle itself. Because it costs the city $20,000 to $40,000 per person per year just to leave them on the streets. That's actually more than I made in the last year. The thing is, like with these beacons, they actually turn off every month. And for the beacon holder to get them reactivated, they simply have the opportunity and responsibility to have a conversation with a counselor at one of our nonprofit partners. And it's these touch points that result in life-changing relationships. And it's these touch points that result in unprecedented data points for the city. If we can show a city to have a platform that will help them better understand, manage, and ultimately reduce homelessness, there's a pretty big market here at hand. And that's why we're a for-profit company and not a nonprofit. We're already earning sustainable and scalable revenue today since launching in August. That if you were to give $10 to Nicole tonight, you'll get charged $10.75. $10 to Nicole, 75 cents to us. We earn a small commission from our merchant partners as well. And while Seattle gets the platform for free, I'm really excited to talk to Atlanta, Chicago, New York, Los Angeles about this. The cool thing is this is already working. That number is incorrect. We have over 1,200 people in Seattle who have equipped this personal, immediate response to homelessness. People are giving, people are starting to redeem. $630 in vital food, hygiene products, and household items at Grocery Outlet just last month. We're starting to show that this can work. The next step is to show that it does. My background is in user experience design. I've launched companies before. I'm working with Grayson Sinclair, a known sport hacker and aerospace scholar at the University of Washington. president of the Union Gospel Mission, Jeff Lilly, is one of our advisors who calls GiveSafe an answer to the number one question he's asked in life, which is, Jeff, how do I respond when I see someone in need? My life purpose right now is to change the way that we see and respond to homelessness. I'm asking all of you tonight to download the GiveSafe app, walk by our booth, because Nicole is going to be there ready to meet you, and I want you to invest in her journey off of the streets so she can find her way back home. Thank you.